Welcome back to Jen's on the Reel. And this is Jen.
And I'm Jen.
And we're so excited to have you back. Honestly, I'm really excited to be here today. I feel like I haven't seen Jen in forever. And I like miss her now. It's a
I
thing.
know. We get like separation anxiety.
Really, really, we do. And, but yeah, today is going to be an interesting topic. It might be somewhat controversial. But I believe that it has to be said and that we have to talk about it. And we want to talk about female roles when they're trying to be more within the male role, or what we would consider, again, this is based on our opinion, more, do women need men?
Right. And let's go back to like the olden days, how women used to stay home and men used to work, but now women work. So I think that's basically what we mean. I feel like nowadays there's a lot of women that want to do every role and don't think they need men.
Yes, there are. And I do understand that back then situations were different. The job types were different. They weren't as administrative. Or I would say that they maybe required a little bit more hard labor. And men naturally, again, this is in my opinion, I would believe also scientifically, that men are stronger than women are. So they did the harder jobs, the ones that did exist back then,
Well, remember, being a housewife was a job.
Yeah.
And not for anything, but that is a job.
It is. And it requires a lot.
Yes, to maintain a home, raise the children, have dinner, this and that. I mean, that's a full-time job.
Well, and be present for everyone in your home, the different personalities and their different needs, because it's more needs-based versus task-based.
Yes, and I feel that people are more needy nowadays.
They are. I would blame that to social media.
Yeah, so I feel like, women nowadays, though, we still do that. We still maintain the home and work. Somehow we got the short end of the stick here.
Yeah.
Because now we have to work and take care of the house and do this. I mean, granted, nowadays there's other options. I know there's help. People can get help. There's nannies, people that come maintain your home or clean your house. Great. Yeah. But still, we got to do both roles. And even though men nowadays, I feel, are more present in the home and in their children's lives.
More than they've ever have.
More than they've ever had. Yeah. The dads have really stepped it up. Good job, dads.
Yeah. And I am very grateful for that. My husband does put in a lot of effort in helping me around the house. It's not the same, I will say, as much as he puts the effort, just because we're two very different beings. The things that I consider important are not the things that he considers important. So when, as a woman, I guess, one that is really caring about their home is, you really care about every single detail where things are placed.
Right, yes.
Whether it's clean or orderly, or if somebody has this or doesn't have that.
Right. I don't think men can think, oh, I have to broom the little corner to get the dust out so I can vacuum it.
Or they might task-based, but it's not like a constant.
It's not like important.
Yeah, it's so different. I will say that the concept of having to work, this is a topic I thought about actually a little bit more in detail not so long ago. Women have to work now more than ever because of financial situations. We need more than one income in the household.
Yes.
Things are more expensive. But also women want to work, and they want to work because they have things that they can't do, abilities beyond being a parent and a housewife that they want to use and express themselves,
right, and identify with.
Exactly.
Because we identify with what we do on a daily basis.
Exactly. There's something exciting that almost feels like self-sufficient, that
like a
then
purpose.
gives you relevance, and the only reason I would say, or one of the reasons why relevance is important in that sense, is because that's the only place outside of the household or being a home wife is where you actually get awarded for something that you do. You get recognized for something that you accomplished, whereas in the home is almost just expected, So I think, the woman wants to feel rewarded or loved or appreciated for the things that they do. And not just women, I think men too. I think that's the whole concept of the goal of reaching something.
Human, we're all human, yes. And I agree, women, we do need a purpose, and we do have purposes. We do. Lots of, because there's so many amazing women out there.
It's just underappreciated.
I think it's being more appreciated now more
Yeah.
than ever. So I just feel it's getting better as the years go by. I just think between me and you, the women are getting a little out of
It's
hand.
too much. Yeah.
Like it's too much in my book. Like
I know you guys are having a lot of fun, but we have to mention our sponsors. Our sponsors for this show are the Curse Team and New World Title, and we deliver results on everything real estate.
I remember one time my mom told me I was waiting for my boyfriend to go to Home Depot for something, and she was like, "Ay, pero tú no puedes ir a Home Depot without a man." I'm like, "Of course I can go to Home Depot
It's
without a
nothing
man.
to
I
do
don't
with
need a
it.
man to go to Home Depot." But what? Why do I have to go to Home Depot by myself? Not only that, I don't have to ask because he'll go exactly knows what to do.
Yeah.
I won't have to get hit on by the guys at Home Depot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of advantages of going to Home Depot with a man.
Yeah.
That way I know straight. I don't have to ask. Like,
I think it goes back to what I said in interest. You know, as a woman, you also don't have the interest on certain things. You know,
No, I
some
don't care.
do, but not most of them.
no, I don't care what nail or what screw I have to buy. Like, I just, hey, what do I need? Where do I gotta get it?
Yeah.
Where do I buy it? Just give it to me. Let's go.
I'll say I'm very self-sufficient. If David isn't at home, I can do a lot of stuff on my own. I can actually become stronger. You know those reels where they show the woman a lot stronger on their own, and then the man comes home and they're weak. But when my husband's there, I appreciate him helping me and not letting me go through the process of having to force myself to pick up something super heavy or to hurt myself, hurt my hands or anything like that. Because I do like to keep my integrity as a woman. You know, like my looks. I don't want to be rough. You know,
Right. Like, I have nothing to prove.
no.
Like,
For what?
I have no problem doing the woman role,
Mm-hmm.
whatever that is, in my eyes, in my book. Because maybe what's a woman role for me might not be a woman role for you.
Yeah.
But for me, I feel like during the day at work, I'm always constantly making decisions and being this and being that. Like, when I get home, I don't want to have to make the big decisions, or I don't want to have to worry about something in the plumbing or the lawn guy or the pool guy. I don't want to have to worry about that. You know, like I like the man to be the man.
Yeah.
You know, I like a man to open my door and to open the car
Yes.
door and to carry my bag, even though it's not that heavy and I can carry it.
I mean, like, really envision this. Like, you know, you in a pretty dress and high heels and having to carry all these things and getting in a you know, my husband has a truck, getting in the truck and not have any assistance. Like, it's just unnecessary to have to go through all that process and say, oh, well, I can do it on my own. Well, yeah, I can do it on my own. But
I don't
it
want
is-
to.
I don't want to. And it's so nice to have that. And I also feel, and I talk about this with my husband, you know, men love to do that. Like or I wouldn't say they love to, but they like to have a purpose of like caring for the woman. I think we see each other in different ways. It's like different roles, you know. I always say, you know, the woman looks at the man as the safety protector,
Yes.
the simple, you know, because we can overthink everything. The one that you go to for like a more direct answer, you know, those kind of things. Whereas the man looks at the woman as like someone they want to take care of and, you know, and love and appreciate in the right relationship, you know, and they want that love back, that softer version, because I would imagine they have enough of the roughness of their own.
Well, I feel like men in general, like by nature, are different than women.
Yeah.
We're very more emotional. Like you said, men are more simple. They don't complicate things. We're more dramatic at times.
Yeah.
And like I always told, like I have friends that are like, oh, I don't need a man. And I tell people all the time, I'm not saying you need them,
No.
but it's not
is
not
helpful.
wrong to want one or to like, even if you're your brother, for God's sakes, you know, like,
Yeah.
sure, I'm sure you can carry that, but why do you know, if it's heavy, why strain yourself? Have the man carry it, your brother, your father, your boyfriend, your husband, whatever. But, and if a man to me is not manly, like if I have to be the man in the relationship,
It's a
act like the
problem.
man in the relationship, I'll be turned off.
Yeah.
Like I'll see him in different eyes, like weaker. And for me, it's tough because everybody always tells me, oh, but you're like so tough.
I
Like,
was just going to say that you have such a strong personality that you would think that you would need somebody that is easier, like more malleable to you.
right, because it's about balance. But yeah, I'm very tough for some things, but I have a very sensitive side. I'm just saying. But so if I have to be the man in a relationship, I have to trample all over you and just make out decisions and be the leader.
Then in that case, why do I need you?
Right. No, and I'll just get turned off.
Yeah.
I won't see that person or that man the same. And it's happened. Like, I know, because it's happened to me. You know, it's happened to me before. All of a sudden, you see them in a different light, and it's a whole other person, and you're like turned off.
Yeah.
There are some women, I'm sure, that do need a man that's more passive,
catering and passive, and that's okay. They you know, there's a
right.
balance.
It's about balance. You know what I mean?
But I think the roles still kind of remain. It's the security, the peace, the I guess controlled space. You know. Like if I guess the woman is a little out of control or a little bit more wild or intense, it's more of like making her feel like she doesn't have to be that way all the time. That it's okay. That
right,
it's
and
safe.
I feel like in any relationship, there's always a man role and a woman role. Whether you're the woman and you're taking the man role and vice versa, or even let's talk about it, homosexuals, gay men. There's always
choose roles. Yeah.
There's not both like. You know, women.
No, they choose roles.
There's one that's more the man role and the woman role, and I'm sure in lesbians too. I mean, I don't know if there's any lesbians out there. Let us know. But that's what I feel like there's always.
Well, that's what I've gathered. I have a lot of gay friends.
A more
and
masculine
sure enough,
role.
Yeah. There are roles in the relationships, and I think it's important. I think it's there's something wrong with. I believe there's something wrong with removing that because you can't both do the same thing. Or aim at the same thing. Like you have to divide and conquer, and one of you has to be stronger than the other, and that's how you balance out.
So this problem has also been a problem for single people in the dating pool. I know, and I remember this one time. So this would happen to me many years ago. I think I was like in my late 20s, early 30s. I'm at the gym with a friend of mine. And I've always lifted heavy weight, and I've always been into lifting weight. And I remember, like, I would grab the 45-pound and throw it. And my friend one time told me, listen, I was single at the time. She's like, haven't you ever done damsel in distress? Let them pick, she's like, watch. And she literally did damsel in distress at the gym. And some guy came and helped her with the plate. She was like, oh, thank you. And I was like, damn, I've been doing it wrong the whole time.
So why do you have to struggle when they're willing?
So girls, ladies,
it's okay to help each other. By the way, this is not a use the system situation either. It is okay to help each other. Period. To use each other or the world around you's strength, and understanding that in this particular scenario, men are stronger.
Okay, so ladies, do me a favor and do damsel in distress and let me know how it goes. And I guarantee you get more bees with honey.
Well, give us your comments. We would love to hear what you think about this, and subscribe to our channel. And thank you for watching.
Bye.